Okay, welcome back. Let's talk about jars. I know in the beginning of a skincare business, one of the things that we like to research is the best suppliers for us to get our containers from, or jars, or plastic jars, glass jars, whatever it is type of jar that you feel like you need to use during this business and whatever goes to your brand. It takes some research. It takes some long research and it takes testing, which is fine. However, this video will cut out that extra phase for you, save you some time, because these are all suppliers that I've used, all the suppliers that I've worked with, and I've been working with a lot of them. Like, I've been purchasing from them for years now, so I haven't had any problem, and I'll list pros and cons for you. So my first supplier is going to be SKS Bottles and Packaging. SKS Bottles and Packaging is known for, as the name says, bottles. I wouldn't say that much packaging, but I think a lot of people get containers from them. I personally used to jar my body butters in glass containers. As a result, I was a popular customer for their glass jars. I liked SKS because SKS had a minimum quantity. I think their boxes came in 24. Not that the boxes came in 24, but each order of a jar, like for example, 8-ounce jar, it's usually a box of 24. So you'll purchase a box of 8-ounce jars and you're getting 24. They come with lids on top of them. The only time SKS jars are without the lids is when you're buying large quantities. That is also an option that I've used before. A large quantity is usually 4 or more, I think about 5 24s or so. Yeah, like if you're gonna buy 4 boxes, that's when I think they're separated. However, what they do is let you know that if you're buying a large number of jars, they have a wholesale, like a large quantity section that you could go to, purchase those jars, and also purchase like a big bag of lids, which is amazing because I've purchased their bags of lids before and they come in handy, and they also can work at unlike other companies' jars as well. So that was a good thing for me. So SKS is a really good supplier. They have a variety of jars. They also have plastic jars. I personally only had their 4-ounce plastic jars before. They have lip balm jars, lip balm containers. I've purchased lip balm containers from them as well. So with that said, definitely check out SKS and check if they have what you like, especially if you're getting glass jars and you're in the beginning. So that's my first container supplier for you. SKS, the pricing is similar to other like their competitors. They also offer free shipping. Also, a con is that SKS sell out so quick. Like, they sell out of containers pretty quickly, and sometimes they're sold out for a long time. This started during that year, that little thing that's going on. It started during that time. And they would restock and then they would sell out, and then they would restock and then they would sell out. Like, it's just a thing. So it's like, if you're going to use SKS, sign up for the email so you can know when they're in stock, and get it when you can. Don't wait until last minute, because they go like this. So that's how you know that people are actually purchasing their containers, right? So supplier number 3 is Containers and Packaging. Containers and Packages has a wide variety of packaging. They have, I wouldn't say packaging, containers. Yeah, they had a wide variety of containers. They have all different sizes. I've purchased 2-ounce, 4-ounce, 6-ounce, 8-ounce. I've purchased lip balm containers from them as well. This supplier, however, does not give coupons. I haven't ever received free shipping from them. Maybe they started, but I haven't received free shipping from them. So with that said, just know that they have like quality jars. Like, honestly, they have quality jars. You can purchase like 1, 2. However, you do have a service charge. So, that's how they get you. And they have toner containers as well, body oils. They have a lot. They have plastic, they have glass, they have black, they have white, they have green. So it's a wide variety of containers, and you can definitely look into them and add them to your arsenal as well. So you have another supplier that someone else has used and have good reviews about. All right. But a pro about this supplier, it is local, it is in the USA. So it doesn't, they have an average shipping time, processing plus shipping. you know, decent time. So give yourself some time. So our next supplier for containers is Uline. Yeah, I know, like, Uline wasn't a supplier that I had in mind in the beginning. I never thought like, oh, I'm gonna shop on Uline for jars or anything like that, until I think it was pop-up shop. My pop-up shop brought me to Uline because I needed bags. So that's the next thing. If you do pop-up shops, Uline, definitely go there and buy like a big box of, like, you know, your brown paper bags or whatever bags you have. So Uline is good for paper bags. It's good for packaging supply, like shipping supplies, boxes and things like that is good for that. Definitely, yeah, for your boxes, Uline is good for that. Like the corrugated white boxes that a lot of people use, Uline have those as well. And they have jars. They have body butter jars, like 8 ounce. I think they do 8, 4 and 2. The only thing I'll say with Ulines, they have ribbed lids, and it's a bit different from the ribbed ones that I get from SKS. I never really too like how them look, but I still use them. So Uline is also another supplier, and Uline is good because Uline ships next day. Most of their items, they ship next day. Order it before a certain time and you can get it the next day. So that's why I like Uline, especially for like my pop-up stuff. It's important that I have Uline a part of my list as suppliers as well. Supplier number 5. Supplier number 5 is Paper Mart. Paper Mart is a supplier that I've been using since 2016 actually. Paper Mart has been around forever and they've evolved. I've purchased many things, well, a good amount of stuff from them. Paper Mart is really good for shipping supplies. Crinkle cut papers, Paper Mart is good for. Paper Mart is good for shipping boxes. Corrugated white boxes, they have these boxes in matte, they have them in color, they have them in all, you know, little fancy one. They have pocket, they have window bags. Because you know, sometimes people sell lip gloss and they have the little window bags. Paper Mart has those. They have a lot of stuff, very creative stuff. So definitely check them out. If you are in business, if you're selling body butters, if you're selling skincare, Paper Mart is a good, like, they come in handy, like they're clutch. All right, like them definitely come in handy. They've saved me a lot of times, and I purchased from them in the beginning of my business. I recently purchased, I think it was boxes I got from them. I still get my boxes from them. Ooh, I get my boxes from Amazon too, so it's like a mixture. So our next supplier is Online Labels. Online Labels is for the ones like me who print their labels from home. I've been printing my labels, as you can see here. I've been printing all my labels from home, and look at this, like my labels evolved, and I print all my labels at home because I was a small business. I don't say a micro business at fact, because I wasn't doing like large scale selling. So if you're starting out, definitely try Online Labels for label paper. I would not suggest. I like Online Labels because honestly, like, I see a lot of these other things where you do the cutting and you know, they're fancy, creative, big up on yourself, creative, bad, like very creative. And that's how I started out. But once I found Online Labels, game changer. I saved so much time, no more cutting and carrying on. I just buy the label size, buy it already pre-cut like sticker paper, and slap it right on my jar. I save a whole bunch of time, right? So what you guys have all been waiting for, I think this is like the best category, so let's give it a round of applause. You know, hopefully I'm not deaf, you know, but give it a round of applause. Yes, raw ingredients, the best category, the most creative. This is like the fun part of making skincare. So the raw ingredients, where to get them from, everything right down to the one what I get from there, definitely the best category. Oh, before I go, if you made it this far in the video, like the video, because obviously you like it, and comment below and tell me if there's any supplier that this is the first time you're hearing about. Definitely comment below, and just comment below, drop a comment below and be like, you know, first time hearing some of these, something like that. One liner, now I'll kill you. Just a one liner. All right, so back to the video. Raw ingredients. The first one I mentioned in my previous video here, where I talked about raw butter supplier, bulk/wholesale supplier. I only mentioned one, 3 kg. For me, I know there's other supplies. You probably get Amazon, all these other places. But if you have other supplies, you can add them too, because their quality is unmatched, bro. Like, quality? is like up here. Like everybody else is like down here. Their quality is like, you know, they have really good really good quality butters. Okay, so let's number 1, 3 kg bulk raw butters and carrier oils. They have great quality carrier oils. So if you can find these oils elsewhere, it's probably not the best quality, or you know, it's probably like super expensive or something like that. With 3 kg, they do have very affordable prices, and they are, you know, a very wholesome supplier. So definitely check them out for carrier oils and raw butters. My number 2 is Bulk Apothecary. I hope I'm pronouncing their name right. They're also a good supplier for raw materials, as I mentioned previously. They have, I'm pretty sure they have bulk butters. I've never bought butters from them because I only get it from 3 kg. For me, I choose suppliers and I see what I like from them, and I keep going back to them for that, and not so much the other things. So Bulk Apothecary for me is good for oils. Yeah, you can get oils from them. You can get bulk oils, certain oils, not all of them, but certain oils, essential oils, the basic essential oils. And you can also get the thing that I love from them, aloe vera juice, floral waters. They do really well with that, like the aloe vera juice in bulk. They have that as well. But the last time I checked, they were sold out of it for a while, which is fine. I got it from my third supplier, I'm gonna tell you. So dried herbs, I always get my dried herbs from them. You know, these scrubs and things that you make with like infused oil, when you have to drop like lavender in there, or calendula in your, you know, body oil, infused oil, or rosebuds to put in your face scrubs, body scrub, you know, things like that. They have that. So I buy my bulk like rosebuds and loose herbs, dried loose herbs from them. I like them for that, and I think they're known for that. I think, you know, and they have a good price as well. So definitely check them out for that. But that's what I get from them, other than containers and things like that. Okay, so number 3 should have been my number 1. I don't know why them the way at the bottom, but New Direction. New Direction, oh my gosh. New Direction is a very, very, very large supplier of raw ingredients. I get, as a matter of fact, raw ingredients, oils, essential oils, powders, extracts, floral water, exotic ingredients that you cannot get at other places. You can get it at New Direction, and you can get it for, you know, bulk sizes for decent prices. In my opinion, you can get them from New Direction. New Direction, I get certain oils, I get them in bulk from New Direction because of the price is good there as well. So certain oils, like I get grapeseed oil from New Direction. I get from both. So I interchange suppliers with that, but they're good for carrier oils. The main thing I get from New Direction is certain essential oils. That's because I want to buy a 4-ounce bottle of essential oil for a good price, rather than on Amazon. Sometimes it's expensive, you know, and I can't just buy a little bottle of essential oil because, you know, we use them. I guarantee you that they're being used. So I get essential oils from them, like bulk essential oils from them, carrier oils, floral water, lavender water, tea tree water, rosemary water, aloe vera juice, extracts. I get a lot of those things mainly I get from New Direction. Keynotes, New Direction is located in Canada, but don't let that turn you away from them, because I order from them. I can order from them this week and get it next week. The only time they take long is when it's like busy season, you know, like Christmas, holiday time, when you know say it's like a backup, and when them have like a blockage on the shipping. But they do not take long to ship. On their website, they're like, you know, currently, like, you ordered this month, and they're like currently processing orders from like 2 weeks ago. Don't think it's gonna take 2-3 weeks for you to get your package, because I've received mine like within a week before. Like, that has happened to me before, and I'm just like, oh wow, you know. So definitely order from them. If you're new and you're like sure about certain ingredients, check them out, and do like they're small quantity. But I also know that when you order, if you don't order enough, they kind of charge you a service fee. So definitely go on there with an idea of the things that you want to get, and maybe get like the things that I get from there, like, you know, tea tree oil, turmeric oil, what's the other one, carrot, frankincense. Like, they have a lot of, you know, decent oils. Definitely check them out and see, you know, what you could build up in your archive or your arsenal. They also have emulsifying wax. Now they have a certain type of emulsifying wax, which is it is, I think it's like a ceteryl, it's like a ceteryl alcohol, right? But you have to know the ingredients when you're purchasing. Like I said previously, I think all raw ingredients aren't made the same. So because you bought a raw ingredient from this person and you go on the next website and you buy the same raw ingredient from the next site, it doesn't mean it's going to perform the same, because they both probably didn't get it from the same supplier, or if they made it themselves, they probably made it through a different process. So definitely, if you're going to switch supplier, test it, because New Direction has emulsifying wax under emulsifying wax, but when you look at the ingredients, it's closely related to ceteryl alcohol, which is something that I used to purchase. I don't remember what happened. I used to purchase it from somewhere else and I was looking to get it back, and then I found New Direction emulsifying wax, and I look at the ingredients and I was like, but wait, these are the same ingredients as, you know, the ceteryl alcohol that I used to get. So, you know, definitely when you're interchanging suppliers with ingredients, definitely look at what's in their raw ingredients, you know, kind of understand that before you mix them. All right, so our next supplier is a well-known supplier, Brambleberry. Of course, if you make raw soap, melt and pour soap. Oh, I forgot to mention, Bulk has good soap bases as well. Brambleberry have soap bases, but it's just that I don't think I could get as much from them. No, I think now they offer as much as what Bulk does. Either way, Brambleberry soap bases, fragrance oils, and me personally always go to Brambleberry for 4 things, and every time I go there I order the same thing: their emulsifying wax, their stearic acid. Bulk, you probably can get a larger quantity somewhere else, but as I mentioned, I'm a small kind of micro business. Stearic acid in the largest size I have, emulsifying wax, a fragrance oil that I get from them, and colloidal oatmeal. I've purchased colloidal oatmeal from another brand before and it didn't perform like this. As a matter of fact, from the other company, it went bad after a few months, guys. Can you believe that? Has that ever happened to you? Like, have you ever purchased supplies from a company and then like within a month or two you go use it and it's bad? Comment below and tell me if that has happened to you before, because it's the most annoying thing, because I have to end up tossing it. Like, I can't return this to you. It's annoying, and it's not something that, you know, we want to deal with all the time, but it happens. So that's why I just stick with them to get those 4 things. Like, I always get those things from them. That's why I keep going back, because I'm comfortable with what they have to offer and I'm not trying to test the waters anymore. So I go back to them for that. Definitely check them out. So yeah, definitely check them out. And they also have additives as well that you can add to your like toners, lotions, or anything like that. They have a few additives. All right, so definitely check out Brambleberry. And now on to the next section. All right, so for this section, we're gonna talk about additives. So additives are ingredients that we add to like body butters, body lotion, body cream, toners, you know, like AHA, extracts, you know, those fancy things that kind of spruce up your mixture, and like what you would add to that have certain properties that serve specific purposes in your ingredients. So those additives, you can buy them in bulk. But what I can tell you about bulk additives, like for shea butter and containers and things like that, when we say bulk, we get a really large one. Additives, their bulk is probably about this size, depending on where you get it from. Some people, if you have like a really large company, you can get a lot more. But for the most part, when I'm buying bulk additives, it's probably like a pound or 2 pounds or so. Sometimes not even so much. Some of them is like, I'm not even gonna lie, some of my bulk additives are like 8 ounce, because I use like a little bit. Sometimes it's like some of these things you're using like a 2%, 1%, 5%, you're not using a lot, so you don't have to have like a large amount of it, right? So let's get into it. So my first supplier for me is Formulator Sample Shop. I get a lot of additives from Formulator Sample Shop. Formulator Sample Shop has additives. I use Formulator Sample Shop to purchase extracts, plant extracts. I get a lot of plant extracts from Formulator Sample Shop, along with like turmeric. I get from Formulator Sample Shop, and they have really good quality extracts. I've never had anything spoil on me or anything like that. And they also have a lot of coupons, and they run a lot of sales, so they're pretty good to get your extracts from, especially when you're starting out. Note to self, or note to you, if you're going to purchase these extracts and it's your first time making some of these products, please purchase in small quantities. Do not purchase a large amount, because extracts are expensive. Okay, I'll say they're expensive. Extracts are not cheap ingredients, so do not purchase a large amount. If you're going to test, purchase small amount and test it out, so that if it doesn't work out how you like, then you don't really lose a lot because you purchased a small amount. Okay, I also get like I would say vitamin B. I'm gonna write the name for it here, because at this point I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it, but the name they write is somewhere near vitamin B. So that is there. I get alpha arbutin. So alpha arbutin, so that's like a skin lightening additive that you add in like serums and things like that. I get that from them, so you could definitely check them out from that. They are really good with additives. They have instructions, they have how to use, they have recipe guide, they have sample recipes, so check them out for that. They're really good with that. My second in command, my second additive supplier that I love, like my main two are Formulator Sample Shop, and number 2 is Lotion Crafter. So I get Formulator Sample Shop and Lotion Crafter. Lotion Crafter, I use them for preservative. I have 3 different preservatives that I use in different things, because different preservative, different things. Oh, as I mentioned, that I get preservatives from Brambleberry as well. Okay, so in this one I get preservatives from them. I think, yes, I get preservative from them. They sell the AHA, the hyaluronic acid, that's everywhere now, it's super popular. They sell that, decent price. The Lotion Crafter, that meme, like you wanna chill with the big boys. Yeah, that's what these are. Like Lotion Crafter, if you want them additives the way you've seen us, like that you've seen like store-bought ingredients, they have those. So that's what I use Lotion Crafter for. And they are a bit pricey, but their ingredients are worth it, and they have a lot of instructions, a lot of guidelines that you could follow. Like it's amazing. Definitely check them out for additives. And this is for people who are making serums, toners, lotions, face cream, things like that. So number 3 is Making Cosmetics. Making Cosmetics sells coloring as well, mica and different other powders that I don't use, but they sell those as well. If you make lip gloss, they sell polysorbitine. They sell those. They have I think that's where I got it from. Yeah, they sell those, very moisturizing. They also provide, because preservatives, they sell refined cocoa butter. I can't attest to the quality of their butters. They have alpha arbutin as well, because I remember Lotion Crafter sold out and I had to get some from them. So they have additives as well. So it's like a mixture of things, so definitely have them and check them out to see what you want to purchase from them, but definitely test it. Don't just go 100% in, test it, or check to see if other people have used this particular ingredients from them. All right, so for my last one for the additives, it's Makeyourbizz. For Makeyourbizz, I literally go on Makeyourbizz and I purchase like 1 or 2 things. I don't get a lot of things from them. This is the one that I got the refined cocoa butter from, and I get preservatives from them as well. And definitely test in small batches and check their ingredients, But last but not least, I forgot to mention good old Amazon. You can get a lot of containers, packaging from Amazon. I just don't use Amazon for jars and things like that, because it's not worth it. You can get so much more from these other suppliers. I get boxes from Amazon. Definitely, I'll get shipping boxes from Amazon. I'll get crinkle cut paper from Amazon. I've ordered unrefined shea butter from Amazon before. That's when I just started out. You can also find 3kg on Amazon. So definitely look at Amazon for some of these things as well. A link to where I get my boxes from on Amazon. All right, so if you have any questions or anything, drop them in the comment section. You know, let me know if you like the video. Let me know if you had a question about a particular supplier, anything like that. So yeah, I wish you luck in your new business. You probably like this video about, you know, being productive, how to be productive in your skincare business. So definitely check it out, and thanks for watching, guys.